So you didn't watch the one with Bernie though, being
not in full.
But you're an avid Bernie supporter.
I'm a Bernie supporter, yeah.
So is it safe to say that you're gonna vote for him in the 2020 election?
Yeah.
That's respectable. And you've donated money to the Bernie campaign?
Yes.
I was an avid fan of Andrew Yang for a little bit, and then he ended up dropping out. But now I'm starting to feel the burn a little bit. I think
he's going to endorse Bernie if he hasn't already. I mean.
Oh yeah, I think he already kind of had. Like when he was like, my supporters will go to Bernie. It's kind of like
yeah. And I saw he retweeted Marianne Williamson, who just endorsed Bernie.
Bernie won in Nevada.
Yeah, I know.
That's huge.
He's the front runner.
I know. I mean, people thought it was going to be Biden, but no, I don't think Biden has a chance anymore. Nope. I think Pete somehow has a chance because he's just sticking in there. I don't know how he did in Nevada, though.
I read he didn't do well.
Who was second? Do you know in the polls?
No, I'm not sure on that.
I just know Bernie won because I saw the headline. And I was like, wow, Bernie's got a chance here. I mean, I think as of right now.
He sure does.
I think as of right now, since Yang is gone, I would say I'm probably going to vote for Bernie, but I really haven't looked into much of like Amy Klobuchar. Can I just say something for your listeners?
If you are unsure who you're going to vote for, just forget about the socialist tag for a second and just listen and watch Joe Rogan if you haven't already.
Yeah, I agree with that, actually.
Watch that. Read about what is. I know that the tag socialist is so charged that no one wants to even listen to what he has to say, but just listen because honestly, like.
Yeah, I think a lot of people who think he's like some type of socialist, crazy person like that, just so you should watch the Joe Rogan podcast because he is more mild-mannered there and temperate, I should say. But again, I haven't looked into much of like Amy Klobuchar because I honestly didn't think she'd stick around longer than Yang would. So
wait, you want to hear something? This is just unbelievably funny to me. Is that the other day, or no? This was like yesterday or the day before. We were. I was walking past the News Corp building, and it had on the side, like on the side of the building, it has like headlines or different news things. Well, it was when I walked by, it was projecting not projecting, but it was, I guess projecting is the word, but I don't mean a projection.
Was this in Times Square or where was this at?
It's next to like 30 Rock.
I don't know. I'm not from New York.
Okay.
Will, how much?
Anyway, okay. It's not Times Square. Okay. Anyway, it was projecting one of Trump's tweets where he was name calling Pete Buttigieg and Klobuchar, and what he called Klobuchar was just dumb in parentheses and then Klobuchar. so stupid.
Trump. Hey, you're not a fan of Trump, are you? Will?
No. Cody's sure not a fan of Trump. God damn.
I'm not a fan of Trump.
Let me say this. Will. I told Cody this the other day, but don't you feel, or do you slightly feel like, let's say it's Bernie against Trump in the primaries, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm saying, and I feel this, like, if Bernie doesn't win by a fucking landslide, like if it's neck and neck, I honestly feel like they're gonna shit him. They're gonna, like, he's gonna get the raw end of the stick or something. But if he's
Bernie is
against Trump in the election coming, I'm saying, like,
here's the thing is that
hypothetically is what I'm saying.
No, the media does not want Bernie to win, and this is what it was.
Yeah, the Democrats don't want him to win, I don't think.
The Democrats, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the Democrats.
No, I think the media wants him to win. Why doesn't the media want him to win?
The media doesn't want him to win because he's so anti-pharmaceutical industry, anti-billionaires. Wait, that's funny. The way I said billionaires was like the intonation that Bernie uses. But
is Bernie himself a billionaire?
No.
Is he a millionaire?
I don't know.
He's probably a millionaire.
He makes money.
For sure.
I don't even know what the salaries of senators are, but anyway.
But he's also just had sponsors and endorsements probably. But yeah,
what I was gonna say was about the media thing, is because the money gets funneled into the media from these companies, and so that's the funders. It's all like these elite people that are all not wanting to get taxed, basically, because that's how Bernie's wanting to pay for a lot of the stuff that he's saying. Oh, how can we pay like people are like, how can you pay for this? And it's because he's going to be taxing like the wealthier people very heavily.
Yeah, and then that's why you think the media doesn't want him to win.
That's one reason, yeah.
But most people I seem to talk to think like Bernie would be the most sensible option. Besides, like some people think Warren. Some people like Warren. I'm not a fan of Warren myself, but she has
good. But I think she has more. Like because their stuff is a little bit similar. I mean there are some viewpoints that Bernie has that no one else has. I mean, don't quote me on this, but I want to say like he is the only person. Maybe Yang had this take, but that people in prison should be able to vote.